tagisan ng galing sa ating unang laro ngayong linggo. Ang Creamline Cool Smashers ang defending champions at ang isang koponan na nagnanais na makilala bilang top team sa torneo sa unang pagkakataon, ang Bangko Perlas. Ito po ang aming live ABS-CBN Sports coverage ng PVL 2019. At gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, it is Creamline versus Bangko sa ating unang laro. At mamaya, mapapanood din po natin ang isang laban sa pagitan ng Petro Gazz Angels, ang kupunan na nagkampiyon sa Reinforced Conference na haharap naman kontra sa BaliPure. Ito po ay napapanood sa Liga, sports.abs-cbn.com at syempre para sa ating mga kapamilya na nakatutok sa pamamagitan ng iWant. Mabuhay Pilipinas, ako po si Anton Rojas at para makompleto ang ating broadcast team, makakasama ko ang aking mga kaibigan, The Commish Noringo at syempre ang isang bahagi ng Umagang Kay Ganda na si Roxanne Montealegre. At Norin, Rox, dahil kompleto na tayo, simulan na natin ang PVL 2019.
Welcome to day number 31 of the Open Conference dito sa Premier Volleyball League, mga kapamilya. Bangko Perlas edged out Pacific Town Army in a grueling 5-setter match last October 13. Pero ang Creamline naman din, mas pinasayaran ang kanilang fans dahil in 3 sets, napatumba rin nila ang Pacific Town Army last October 16. And now, they are 1 game short of elimination round sweep. Anton.
Alam mo, Rox, nagulat ako sa sinabi mo, ha? Day 31 na pala?
Yeah.
Day 31. So, ibig sabihin, Day 32, yun yung huling araw ng preliminary round. So, this is the second to the last day. At ang Bangko Perlas, this is their last game. Ang Creamline naman, 2 laro pa. Pero, ngayong araw, hindi maglalaro si Eliza Valdez at si Gia Morado sapagkat sila ay pupunta ng Tokyo para sa training para sa SEA Games.
Yeah, so last few playing days and syempre seeding na pinag-uusapan for the other teams. Creamline safe at the top. So, all the remaining games very important.
Kaya naman silipin natin ang team standings ngayon para makita pa ng mas malinaw kung ano ba ang sinasabi ni Noringo dito.
Yeah, so our final forecast actually nandiyan na. Kita mo Creamline 14-0, Petro Gazz 10-4, Bangko Perlas 10-5 and Motolite 9-5. Pero ang importante yung seeding because nobody wants to go up against Creamline in the semifinal. Uy, totoo yun ha. Totoo yun. So you want to be number 2 or 3. Serious.
Totoo yun, partner, dahil nagpakawala ng 26 points si Eliza Valdez nung unang nagharap ang Creamline at ang Bangko Perlas. Yun nga lang, kaya ng sinabi ko kanina, walang Eliza Valdez ngayong araw, walang Gia Morado at wala pa rin si Coach Ty Bundit. So, hindi pa natin alam kung dadating siya dito sa ating laro. Pero yun nga, kailangan maipanalo ng Bangko Perlas ito dahil nga gusto nilang maunahan ang Petro Gazz na maglalaro mamaya.
Oh, that's right. Pero in their previous match, very interesting nga. It went 4 sets. 25-10, 19-25, 25-17, 25-23. Halos split yung mga categories, no? Creamline won in spikes, aces, and Perlas blocks, points of errors. But you said nga, Anton, walang Eliza. At that game, she scored 26 points. So, Creamline will be missing 26 points and Gia Morado. So, today's game for me, interesting yan.
Walang Eliza, walang Gia, pero may Z Hervasio na naka 16 points para sa Bangko Perlas. At para makisali kayo sa ating usapan, Rox, paano ba? Pakikwento naman at paki-explain sa ating mga manonood.
Yan, alam mo, na-mention yung Noreen and Anton, we are missing some players. Pero syempre, hindi pwedeng ma-miss ng ating mga kapamilya at sumusuporta dito sa PVL ang match na ito. Kaya naman, gamitin nyo ang hashtag PVL 2019 at mag-tweet na kayo, mag-ingay kayo at ABS-CBN Sports sa Instagram at sa Twitter. At syempre, you can also visit the #1 Philippine sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. At huwag nyo rin kalimutan mag-like ng Premier Volleyball League sa Facebook dahil nasa 992,125 na ang ating likes at yung 1 millionth like ay mag-uuwi ng TV Plus Go at yan ang saktong-sakto. Anton and Noreen sa mga kapamilya natin na laging on the go, nagko-commute. Gusto talaga kahit sa kotse mapanood ang ating mga favorite volleyball players.
At Rox, yun din ang dahilan kung bakit hindi pa nagla-like sa Facebook ang ating kasama na si Noreen Go.
Yes, kasi gusto niya mag-uwi.
Pag 99999 magla-like ako.
Ay, that gives me an idea. That's the like.
Rox,
Alright.
alam kong marami ka pang may kakwento kaya babalikan ka namin mamaya. Maraming salamat. At sa aming pagbabalik, pag-uusapan pa namin ni Noreen itong laban sa pagitan ng Creamline at ng Bangko. At naman, wag po kayong aalis. Ito po ang PVL 2019. Mga kapamilya, sa ilang sandali maghaharap na po ang Bangko Perla Spikers at ang defending champions, ang Creamline Cool Smashers dito sa pagpapatuloy ng PVL 2019 sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Anton Rojas kasama si Noreen Go at partner. Sulit na sulit ang panonood ng mga fans sa Bacolod dahil sa laro na pinakita ng Bangko Perlas kontra sa Pacific Town Army na humaba ng 5 sets.
Sobrang haba. I mean, it's a well-fought match. Parang, in games like that, you don't want anyone to lose. Pero yeah, and, itong Bangko Perlas na showed composure at the end, no? 27-25, 25-20, 25-22, 25-21. But in the end, 15-9, and Bangko Perlas took the spikes and aces and sets. So these are the strengths that obviously they want to use coming into today's game.
Alam mo, Noreen, 5 players ang umabot ng double digits sa larong yon. Si Z, si Nicole, si Ella, si Cathy. Pero ang nanguna sa kanilang lahat ay ang walang kakupas-kupas na si Sue Roses na makakausap natin ngayon.
Right.
Sue, 20 points sa Bacolod. Dahil ba yon sa Napoleones? Dahil ba yon sa lahat ng mga delicacies doon? Ano bang ginawa mo para makascore ng ganong klaseng laro?
Actually, hindi ko iniisip yung points ko eh. So that time, ang para sa amin, importante na yung bawat game namin. So sabi ko, hanggat kaya kong tumulong kahit sa anong paraan, gagawin ko.
And so, alam natin ng Creamline, wala pang talo, no? So far. So, ano kailangan mo gawin today to hopefully give them their first loss?
Siguro, kung ano rin yung ginawa namin last game, yung teamwork namin nandun eh, buo kami as a team eh. So, hindi namin iniisip yung mga errors namin, ang nasa amin lang, bawi kami. Basta nagka-errors kami, bawi kami the next point.
Sinabi mo nga, Sue, na hindi mo iniisip yung puntos pero aabangan pa rin namin ni Noreen kung ilang puntos ang gagawin mo today.
Sana magawa ulit.
More than 20, ha?
Sue, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
And we'll let you get back to your warm-up. Sue Roses, matagal na nating napapanood dito sa mundo ng Philippine volleyball and up to now, still a force to reckon with.
No, if you're a volleyball fan, you cannot not be a fan of Sue Roses because through the years, what she's given to the sport as well, and in that match versus Pacific Town Army, the old Sue Roses. And it's nice that she's playing this way at this age. So the future looks bright for Sue Roses. 20 points in that match. So hopefully today, more than 20 ang peg dapat.
And sinabi nga ni Sue na gusto nilang makabawi. We know that they lost in the first round. This is their best chance na makabawi kontra sa Creamline dahil undermanned nga sila without Eliza and Gia. At sa aming pagbabalik, pag-uusapan naman natin ang Creamline Cool Smashers at kung ano ba ang kanilang plano para mapanatiling malinis ang kanilang kartada dito sa PVL 2019. Inyo pong napapanood ang aming live ABS-CBN sports coverage ng PVL 2019. Anton Rojas po kasama si Noreen Go. At Noreen, pag-uusapan na natin ngayon ang paborito mong topic, ang Creamline Cool Smashers. Lagi mong pinag-uusapan sa The Score. Ngayon, pag-uusapan natin dito sa aktual na laro. Sa kanilang huling laban, winalis nila ang Pacific Town Army. Another straight set win para sa Creamline.
Yeah, para maiba lang, I want to say that Eliza Valdez did not play in that game. But they played so well in all departments. They swept the scoring skills. They swept the non-scoring skills. So they're showing that, everybody can step up even without Eliza Valdez or maybe Gia Morales. You can see the score. It was a total massacre 25-15, 18, and 22. So they're looking to duplicate that into today's game.
Eliza Valdez nag-MVP sa Open Conference, nag-MVP rin sa Reinforced Conference, pero yun nga, wala siya dito sa larong ito. Pero once upon a time, in the UAAP, ang leading scorer ay nagmula sa Far Eastern University at siya ang inaasahan na mag-step up ngayon. Kaya naman kausapin natin si Rosemary Vargas.
Hello po. Good afternoon po.
Alam mo, Rose, naalala ko yung time mo sa FU nung Uy! Okay lang ba?
May galit sa'yo.
Yun nga, wala yung blocker mo ngayon. Pero yun nga, number 1 scorer ka sa UAAP. Ano yung plano mo today? Ano ang maasahan namin kay Rosemary Vargas ngayon na wala si Eliza Valdez, wala si Gia Morado?
Isa lang naman po yung dapat namin gawin sa game namin today is yung ilabas yung mga na-train namin with Coach Tai and yung mga naturo niya na sa amin bago tong game na to. And yun nga po, kailangan namin mag-gel sa loob ng court and more happiness and good vibes lang.
Yeah, para sa mga fans mo, syempre dati your injuries lagi, diba, nagko-question ng mga tao. Kamusta ka na in terms of your physical health, your injuries? Okay ka ba ngayon?
Ngayon po, as of now, mas okay po ako ngayon kasi mas inaalagaan ko po yung sarili ko kasi mas mahirap kasi yung may nararamdam and di mo rin alam kung kailan darating yung injury. So, kailangan talaga healthy ka.
Huling tanong, pwede ba namin makita ni Noreen ang dating Rosemary Vargas yung naglalaro sa FEU?
Pwede po.
Ayan, so abangan namin yan, ha?
Promise!
Ayan, Rosemary Vargas, dating leading scorer ng UAAP when she was playing for the FEU Lady Tamaraos. And she talked about injuries. You asked her about her injuries. It's good news that she's 100% healthy. Ang problema, Risa Sato is not playing today. She suffered a sprained right ankle during their last game.
So the struggles continue, no? A depleted lineup for Creamline and Risa Sato will not be there. So the rest actually, they have to step up because Risa Sato scored 12 points against Pacific Town Army. So you're missing 26 points from Eliza, 12 points, so the rest must step up into today's.
And I just looked at the back, Noreen. I still do not see Coach Tai Bundit.
Where are you?
This is a mystery, and this is something that Creamline will have to contend with, knowing that they don't have their coach as of the moment, they don't have their best setter, and they also don't have Risa Sato and Eliza Valdez. Isang malaking pagsubok para sa defending champions. Kaya naman sa lahat ng mga nakatutok ngayon, makisali na kayo sa usapan. I-tweet nyo kami at ABS-CBN Sports. Tweet my partner here, Noreen Go. I'm sure Noreen is ready to answer all of your questions. Like our Facebook fan page for that TV Plus Go and follow our Instagram account for all things Premier Volleyball League. At syempre, para makompleto tayo lahat dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center, we also have what's that?
DJ Tronics.
DJ Tronics is in the house para sa PVL 2019. There he is with that iWant shirt. Subscribe and watch PVL anytime, anywhere, anytime you want, any day. Simulan na po natin to. Ito po ang PVL 2019. Tara! Game! Siyempre, parang
presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Patrick Castillo. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Bangko Perla Spikers. Team captain wears jersey number 19, Nicole Ann Yamzon. At number 3, Suzanne Roses. Wearing jersey number 6, Angeline Marie Hervasio. Number 8, Jarella Marie De Jesus. Number 11, Catherine Adriel Bersola. And number 12, Jamanea Ferrer. Liberos are number 10, Princess Nina Balang. And number 2, Sherilyn Jane Sindayan. Head coach, Mr. Consoat Abicha. Calling on our Creamline Cool Smashers. At number 1, Kyle Negrito. Wearing jersey number 7, Michelle Teresa Gumabao. Number 10, Maria Paulina Soriano. Number 13, Celine Domingo. Number 15, Jessica Margaret Lanza. And number 17, Rosemary Vargas. Liberos are number 11, Kayla Atienza, and number 22, Melissa Gomez. Head coach, Mr. Anson Tai Bondin. This is match number 68, the second round of the preliminaries.
At kakapasok lamang po dito sa loob ng Phil Oil Flying V Center ang coach ng Creamline na si Coach Tai Bondit. At eto, ang kanilang makaharap ang Bangkok Perlas, buong-buo ang puwersa na pinuhunahan ni Z Hervasio, who is number 5 in the league. Pagdating sa puntos, number 6 naman si Nicole Tiamzon. At sila naman po ang bibida para sa Creamline. Underman today, wala si Sato-san, wala si Eliza Valdez, at wala si Gia Morado. It's ironic that Risa Sato, who is the one who's originally from Japan, is not in Japan. Si Eliza at si Gia ang nasa Tokyo ngayon para mag-ensayo para sa nalalapit na SEA Games.
So the person who's going to take over her chores, speaking of Risa Sato, is Pao Soriano. And that is a huge name pa rin for Creamline.
Unang atake napunta kay Herbacio. Babalik ang bola dito sa bangko. Jem Ferrer. Sue Roses. Wala pa rin kakupas-kupas.
Starting out strong. That's what you want to see from Banco Perlas. You know, Sue Roses. 20, di ba? Sabi nga natin.
20.
At least 20.
Hindi daw niya binibilang. Pero aabangan pa rin natin. Unang running attack. Classic attack. Mula kay Sue Roses. Ooh! First ball.
Score 2.
Tinarget agad si Rosemary Vargas.
Well, you know, if you're Banco, that's what you want to do. You know, Creamline has a depleted lineup. What you do, you pound, you put pressure on them. And if you can stop, for me, if you can stop Gemma Galanza, Creamline's going to have a really huge problem today.
At si Gemma Galanza, ang primary point of attack ng kupunan ni Coach Ty Budit, number 7. Pagdating sa spiking. Creamline as a team is number 1 in spiking, serving, and setting. But all of that goes out the window because they are not in full force today.
Right, it's true.
So eto na talaga yung chance ng Banco Perlas na manalo kontra sa Creamline.
You know, even then, no, you don't have a Risa Sato. You know that Creamline is still very formidable. You know, Pao Soriano can block. So coverage has to be there for Banco Perlas.
At motivation rin, partner, para sa Banco Perlas dahil ito nga ang kanilang huling laro sa preliminary round. And yung Creamline, meron pa silang laban kontra sa Cotabato.
That's right. This is very important for them. Kasi we mentioned it in the pre-game. You don't want to end up number 4 because you will be facing, we're not sure at that time, probably a full lineup for Creamline, but you don't want to face Creamline.
Kasi nga ang format dito sa PVL is wala ng playoff. Quotient.
Okay.
I was also talking to the trainer of Creamline, Coach Mark Caron. And yun, sinasabi niya sa akin na although Eliza and G are scheduled to be in Tokyo for 12 days, if the semifinal starts agad, they might have to find a way to get them to come back here dahil importante para sa Creamline itong PVL. At sa puntong ito, balikan muna natin ang ating kasamang si Roxanne Montealegre.
Pinag-uusapan nyo nga, Anton, na wala si Eliza Valdez, wala si Gio Morado, wala rin si Risa Sato dahil meron siyang iniindang ankle injury. Pero sabi niya ngayon ay swelling na lang ito, hindi siya makatalon, pero sprain. Kaya naman ang top priority ngayon is to get back next week and to be healthy. And si Coach Ty nga was about to miss this game dahil meron din siyang pakiramdam na masama kaninang umaga. Sabi niya, there's a bug going around, pero hindi niya pwedeng ma-miss itong game na ito. At sabi nga niya, ang mga girls niya, tinrain niya hindi lang sa skills, kundi maging leader din inside the court. Kaya naman kahit sino ay pwede niyang asahan today. Anton and Noreen?
Excited tayo kung sino ba ang tatayo bilang mga leader. Na wala si Gia at Eliza. Pero a lot of these girls are very capable of doing that. You have the FU girls.
Yeah.
You have the Adamson girls. And you can slightly or partly consider MG an Adamson girl because there was a time na nag-assistant coach din sa Adamson.
For how many years, no?
Under Coach Erpada. But we know she's Lasallian through and through. And here she is, passing the ball. Negrito, binigay dito kay Vargas. 2 different batches of Lady Tamaraos wearing the hot pink right now. Gumabaw. Underneath the ball on that hit, Sumobra.
Tied at 5.
Yeah, well, early on here in the first set, you can see Creamline struggling a bit in terms of communication. They have some people don't talk. So if you're Banco, this is what you want to take advantage of. This is your chance.
Vargas. Ito ang inaabangan natin. Vargas played with so much power when she was with the FU Lady Tamaraos in the UAAP. Napakahirap pigilan nitong si Rosemary.
So yung people would joke about it pag pumalag kasama buong barangay.
Oh.
She's a funny girl.
Ferrer trying to save it. Pero hindi na nahabol ni Ella De Jesus para sa second touch. That's an ace for Michelle Gumabaw.
Yeah, but good effort though by Ferrer. The hardest balls to get actually is when it trickles over the net.
Oh, kailangan mabilis yung reflexes mo dyan. Timeout, Banco.
Tibay tayo sa receive. Tibay tayo sa receive.
Basta, ganito, paghirapan tayo, angat lang natin.
And sabihin mo, coach, lines are so touch ball. That's why.
Me understand, but no good, huh? Yeah.
One good side, outside. Well, obviously, Coach Apichat had something to say to Jem Ferrer as he pulled her aside, specific instructions, and then the rest were just trying to talk it over. What's wrong? We have to communicate. That's what I think they really have to do in today's game.
Sharp serve para kay Michelle. Quick attack para kay Bersola. Domingo saving it. Free ball. Nag-aagawan pa doon si Ella at si Nicole. Vargas papalo. Puntos para sa Creamline.
I like the effort of both teams in terms of defense.
Rosemary Vargas looking like the FU Lady Tamara who led the league in the UAAP. Linggo ngayon pero buo pa rin ang puwersa ng Hot Pink Good Vibes Squad para suportahan ang Creamline Cool Smashers na nangangailangan pa ng 2 panalo para makompleto ang sweep. Isang bagay na hindi pa nagagawa dito sa PVL.
Yeah, and not to be outdone, the fans in white with their white balloons, I think they're actually more than the Creamline fans today, huh? At least in front of us.
From where we are sitting.
From where we are sitting. Diba?
Mas makapal nga yung crowd ng Banco Perlas. Ang daming nakaputi. May mga lobo pa. That's where the serving stint of MG ends after that short attempt. Ngayon naman si Kathy Bersola ang aatras at magsisimula ng rally na ito. 8-6 ang ating talaan. Pabor pa rin sa Creamline Cool Smashers. Partner, do you feel like maybe there's a little bit of complacency on the part of Banco, or do you think na gigil silang manalo dahil alam nilang kulang ang Creamline?
I don't think it's complacency, not complacency, because you're going against a team who's yet to lose. So for them, I think it's more of they want to win this. This is their opportunity, and you said it earlier, this is their last game. So they have to win this, and then bahala na what happens to Petro Gazz and Motolife.
Kasi yung Petro Gazz, may 2 laro pa eh. Petro Gazz will play BaliPure later, and then on Wednesday, they will play Choco Mucho as we see this hit by Roses.
Yeah, so for Banco Perlas, this is a big game for them.
2 atake na yan, 2 running attack na yan ni Sue Roses.
And I like what, with Sue Roses. Through the years, you can see she was relegated to being the opposite hitter. Now she's back in the center. She's feeling comfortable again. That's her original position. And her running hits, you like the timing. You can see yung conditioning is there.
Andun pa rin eh. Andun pa rin yung galaw, yung forma. Saka kailangan mong bantayan eh.
Yeah, that's why I heard about Banco Perlas. They really love Coach Apichat because of the conditioning also. He teaches these players.
At pangatlong running attack na yan ni Sue Roses.
And why not go there? Unless Creamline finds an answer, keep going to Sue Roses.
Hindi pa rin napipigilan. 3 out of 3 sa mga running attacks para kay Roses. And Negrito with her usual fake and dump ball. Kyle Negrito getting the point para sa Creamline.
And her dump balls are really hard to get because she's a tall center. She can jump. So the angle is really tough.
Sa UAP days pa niya.
Yeah.
Nagawa na niya yun. Ferrer, Roses, ibang klaseng atake naman.
Ball is out.
Pero sumobra.
11, serving in.
Yeah, but then you like what you see with Jeff Ferrer. She knows Sugat has the hot hand. So that will be your first option.
Service, Domingo.
11-8 ang ating talaan. Ooh!
Led by Bala.
Sumobra yung serve ni Celine Domingo sa pagkakataon na yun.
Service aces creeping in on Creamline in this first set.
Pansin ko lang partner, ang daming FU players dito sa Creamline.
Oh. You have Negrito, Atienza, right? Ginoo is also there.
Ginoo, Vargas, Galanza. Wow.
Hamza with a
You see the
cross-court
body
kill.
control on that?
12-9.
And the perfect top spin just to get it over.
Ang ganda ng ikot ng bola.
Top side spin yun eh. Parang
Negrito.
good serve.
Ferrer. Running attack na naman. 4
Roses.
out of 4
Running shot.
para kay Roses.
Well, she's feeling it. You know she's feeling it now.
Kaya lang, lamang pa rin ng Cool Smashers. 12-10 ang ating talaan dito. Back set para kay Galanza. Drop ball. Pancake cooked up by Roses. Tignan natin
good
kung
save.
maibabalik pa. Oo, maibabalik pa ng bangko. Back set para kay MG. Way underneath the ball on that hit.
11-12.
Yeah, wasted opportunity, no, for Creamline. Really, the errors right now, giving Banco Perlas a lot of free points and keeping this set close.
Parang kulang pa sa warm-up si Michelle Gumabaw. She's stretching. Ferrer. Hervasio. Tumama ba sa braso ni
That's a
Kyle?
ball touch from Negrito. We're tied at
Tumama.
12.
Yun ang senyales ng ating first referee.
And it looked like it was going in. It was gonna land inside.
Roses. Negrito, back set para kay Galanza. Popped up by Ferrer from the back row. Hervasio. Atienza gets it back in the air. Here's the toss. Galanza! Naunahan yung mga blockers. Gemma Galanza na ibalikan naman sa Cool Smashers.
She really used speed in that hit.
Naunahan
Oh, she saw Cathy Bersola coming, closing in, and she hit it right before Cathy Bersola could do anything.
At dikit ang ating unang set, 13-12, pabor sa Cool Smashers. Hervasio, drop ball, Atienza gives it to Negrito. Gumabaw from her sweet spot.
You knew she was gonna make up for her previous error.
That's the type of attitude that Michelle Gumabaw has ever since we first saw her play volleyball. There's just no quit in her. She's a fighter.
Yep. No, she's a champion. I mean, especially in her collegiate days. Everybody knows her.
Even her post-collegiate days.
Yeah.
And here she is, Gumabaw. Ferrer.
Ooh.
De Jesus. Inabangan ni Gumabaw. Soriano giving it back to Gumabaw. Getting a lot of touches here as of late. Ngayon naman si Hervasio ang papalo. Si Hervasio.
You like the competition right now, no? Parang pound for pound, spike for spike. So, Banco Perlas, obviously, in it because they want to win it.
Palitan ng mga mababangis na palo. At ganadong-ganado itong si Z Hervasio. Jesus gets the ball in. Negrito tossing it up. Binigay kay Vargas. Off the block. Puntos para sa Creamline.
13.
And there's one thing, remember, when we were talking about her collegiate career, talking about Rosemary Vargas, she has this wind-up, really, that when she hits, a lot of times, again, it's off the blockers. Off the blockers. Ever since she was in college.
Parang flashback yung nakita ko doon. Kasi matagal na rin naglalaban dati. Nung college days, si Rosemary Vargas tsaka si Z. Ayan, sina Jem, sina Phil.
Reunion of sorts.
Ball is up. 14-15.
Well, if you're a Creamline fan, you don't want to see that. Puro, you'd see Celine Domingo using just one hand to try to keep it up. Coaches will always say, stay low, use both hands.
16, Kailing, in.
Samantala, may mga substitutions dito. Doromal at si Rem Kailing. Pinasok ni Coach Apichat, who is continuing to talk to Jem Ferrer. Gumabaw na naman. Sumigaw si Coach Tai. Power.
Oh!
Wow! Naibalik pa ng Cool Smashers. Ooh! Masakit yun.
Oh, lucky break for Creamline.
And Creamline, behind this smile by Michelle Kumaba, will take the 16-14 advantage. Ito yung napansin natin kanina, partner, yung dami ng mga taga-suporta ng Banco Perlas. At
Look at the
sino ba yung
headband.
nasa ano? Sino ba yung, si Gemma tsaka si Eliza?
Galing, no? Very creative.
Those are like the headbands they sell in Disneyland.
The ears. These fans are getting really creative.
And they're trying to make this the happiest place on this Sunday, the Phil Oil Flying V Center, para mapanood ang PVL 2019.
I like that. The happiest place.
May good vibes eh, di ba? Yun naman talaga yung sinespread nitong Creamline Cool Smashers. Ito, panoorin natin, partner, itong atake ni Nicole Tiamzon, si Rosemary, tsaka si Michelle. Panggaan ng konti doon.
Actually, here in the first set, here in this match, unusual number of miscommunications we've been seeing from Creamline.
Domingo. Doromal. Lanza mula sa back row.
Lanza with a back row attack.
Lanza is the main point of attack dito para sa Creamline. Partner, didn't you just nitpick Creamline a while ago? I mean, you've been doing analysis about Creamline, trying to find out if there's any chinks in the armor. You've been talking about them here. You've been talking about them on the score. I didn't know. Meron ka pa palang gustong sabihin.
Well, it's really unusual to see them played, you know, with these errors, committing these errors, miscommunication. You know, that's why we like to say that if you're Banco or the opponent who knows or can recognize that even a team who has yet to lose is not playing their game, is your opportunity to win at least this first set.
Pero hindi pumapayag itong si Gemma Galanza na magiging madali itong labang ito para sa Banco Perlas. Tignan mo naman to. Gemma Galanza going down the line.
You know, Gemma Galanza, especially in the absence of Eliza Valdez, will take over. That's why if you're Banco, your first person that you want to stop is Gemma Galanza.
And maybe we might get something more from Phil Cayetano. Remember, there was a time na bago naging top scorer ng Ateneo si Eliza, it was Phil.
Right.
And that was the first time na na-stop yung running attack ni Roses.
Jesus through the block. 17-18.
They get the point. Talking about Banco.
Ito, handa na bumalik si Gem at si Z.
12 in 16 out 6 Erbash in.
So full front row right now for Banco Perlas.
18-17.
Ito yung pasa. Ito yung set. Ito yung palo. Ferrer. Ibabalik kay Z. Pushing it to the Creamline side. Galanza goes down the line again. Gemma Galanza.
And from our vantage point, you can already see the set was far from the net. She was just able to hit it down the line. Just smart hitting from Gemma Galanza.
And with her body angle, it looked like she was gonna go cross-court. Kaya grabe yung pag-control ni Gemma Galanza ng kanyang palo as Kyle Negrito gets that ace. 2017 ang ating talaan. Sa puntong ito, partner, walang Gia, walang Eliza, walang Risa, walang problema para sa Creamline.
And that was a huge serve for Negrito. Creamline needed that space.
Roses na naman. At nakabawi si Roses. That's 5 out of 6 now on running attacks for Roses.
I'm actually surprised because throughout this conference, we've realized or we've noticed that Galanza has developed her blocking, especially for running attacks. I've seen a lot of stops by Gemma Galanza, but so far, Sue Roses has been getting her points.
Pero maganda na binanggit mo yan, partner, dahil si Gemma nakakalabing-4 na blocks na. Samantala, Michelle Gumabaw gets that one through. And Gemma Galanza has more kill blocks than Michelle Gumabaw and Risa Sato because Gemma's got 14, Gumabaw and Sato have 13 each.
ดูจำบล็อกฟันนะสโลว์อีกให้มิเชลไม่แอตแทกมือบล็อกนะรีแพร์คอร์ดิเฮ้ยใช้เอานะรีซีฟconfident for receive นะ
Pero pag sobrang dulo nung bola, you have to...
can block okay cannot block no problem โอเคไหม
Okay lang.
Yeah. can block okay no block no problem ใส่เอาโอเคนะ
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, you know, Banco Perlas sensing Creamline sort of pulling away here in the first set. Of course, Coach Apichat needs to stop that momentum of Creamline.
Oo, sa tono ng kanyang boses, parang alam mong may urgency.
I like it when he always says confident in receive, confident. That's a good receive.
Maganda yung pasang yon. Iba lang na pumunta kay Gem. Yun nga lang, hindi naka-atake ng maayos. Katulad ng ginawang ito ni Michelle Gumabaw. Kanina, nagsistretching pa si Michelle. Ngayon, naka-warm up na. Kaya mas pulido, mas malakas yung mga palo ni Michelle.
Look at that angle. That slow-mo. Perfect example of, Michelle Gumabaw is not, probably not as spectacular as she was in college, but the way she gets her points, it's really just smart hitting, finding that angle.
Ferrer, Hervasio rising and surprising the defense.
They need more of that from her. What a hit there.
And some old school teamwork mula kay Gem at Z.
That connection there.
So you have 3 of the 5 members of the Fab 5 in this game. Kasi si Phil nasa kabila. Yun nga lang, nasa kabila. Hindi na siya nakakampi.
20-22. Break there for Banco Perlas. Vargas hits it wide.
Oh, this is not done yet. Pwede pa makahabol dito ang Banco. Jesus. Naipasok ang kanyang serve. Soriano. Ooh!
With the backward.
Ball went out, but check ball na tinawag doon. Tignan natin sa replay. Oh, it's hit. Tumama sa linya.
For Creamline, what you like is everyone is contributing. Soriano, Gumabaw, Galanza, so
maganda yung distribution ni
Yeah.
Kyle Negrito. Sino kaya ang pipiliin niya? Ang kanyang kakampi sa FEU na si Celine. Ooh, Tiangson, iniwasan yung mga blockers.
21-23.
And you're talking about 2 very fierce blockers in Gumabaw and
That's
Domingo.
true. That is true. They were both best blockers
In the UAP.
in different times.
Domingo attacking from the middle. Domingo na naman, regalo.
On the regalo.
Maagang pamasko mula kay Celine Domingo.
Yeah, again, for Bangko, wasted opportunity there.
This is Cathy tried to reach him.
Go on, Han. Parang basketball. I need to block this.
The effort is still there. Yamzon getting that one through. Nicole Yamzon trying to will her team back into this one. Silipin natin ulit sa replay. Jeff Ferrer. Malinaw, tumama sa daliri ni Kyle Negrito.
How many years have we seen that? You know, Nicole Tiamzon against a Kylie Negrito in the UAAP.
And it's good that we get to see them again here in the PVL. Gervasio, ibabalik ang bola dito sa cream line. Negrito, binigay kay Vargas.
Oh, good save.
By Bersola. Babalik ang bola sa cream line. Negrito! What a play by Kyle Negrito.
25.
Second dump ball. Panoorin natin muli. It's Kyle with some style. And the cream line Cool Smashers take set number 1 against Bangko. 25-22. Inyo pong napapanood ang Open Conference ng PVL. Dito lang po, hatid sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports.
Hello to our Kapamilya sports fans worldwide. This is Eliza Valdez. Thank you for watching the set 1 of today's PVL game. Para mapanood ng live ang mga susunod na exciting PVL sets, just go to iWant.ph or sports.abs-cbn.com.